Hey y'all. So I came to bother y'all a little bit about something I just read, and I kind of saw it coming. I was wondering why it didn't happen earlier, but from the reports, it may have, and we may just be learning about it. Did y'all see that Grace done left Usher months later? Yes, honey. It says that Grace Miguel and Usher are separated, and that they're working through their separation and I guess impending divorce, and trying to do so as civilly and amicably as possible, and that they're still loving friends and that they still share this deep bond, but that they just they came to a mutual decision that they didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. I was wondering how long it was going to take her to be like, the whole hell, you out here passing out herpes to how many folks? How many cases of herpes you done passed out? And one of them was with a guy. I was wondering if she was gonna leave or if she was gonna hold, hold it in the road. Most older women think that it's better to have a piece of man than no man at all. That's what I was told growing up as a little girl. It's better to have a man that's a cheater, beater, child molester. That's a whole nother story time, child. But it's better to have a man that's a piece of a man better than having no man at all. He may not be able to pay all the bills in the house, but if he got a job and he can pay some of the bills and you just got to take care of the rest of them, it's better than having to pay all of them by yourself. Or if he a drunk and act a fool and embarrass you all the damn time, it's better than being in bed by yourself at night. I disagree, but a lot of older women think that. They think that it's better to have just some kind of man. She's an older lady. Uh, she's a pretty lady. She is a pretty lady, but she's an older, successful lady. And it's hard when you're a successful businesswoman to find a man that's equally yoked. It's hard to find a man that's on your level. Yeah, sorry. My dang son came and interrupted me as usual. That's like on cue. Every time I start recording, he needs something. It's always mommy when I start recording. Like, he's 9, but he really acts like he's 9 months. I don't understand what the problem is, but whatever. So, yeah, I was wondering if she was just going to deal with it and just be one of those women that's like, okay, I got this successful man. Again, another interruption. I don't understand. Like, don't nobody want to be bothered with me. My kids is not stun me. They don't want to talk. They don't want to be bothered when I'm not doing something. Like, if I just want to talk to them, they ain't got time. They don't want to be bothered. But as soon as I start doing something, here they come wanting to talk about everything that happened at school. And I could be sitting here doing absolutely nothing for hours. Try to carry on a conversation with them and ask them about school, and everybody busy. Don't nobody want to be bothered. As soon as I start doing something, then it's, oh, let me tell you what happened at school today. Whatever. But yes, I was wondering if she was going to leave him or not, or if she was just going to hold it in the road, deal with the fact that he is a cheater more than likely, because most of these cases have been when he was in a relationship. And another freaking interruption. Like, this time, mommy, look at my hair. Children are so freaking annoying. Like, it's ridiculous. But anyway, back to what I was saying about Grace. All the cases of saying that he infected them with herpes has been during the time that he was in a relationship, be it with Tamika or Grace. Because as soon as he ended his marriage with Tamika, he went straight to Grace. Like, he didn't have a period where he was single. Like, it was like, Tamika, we're divorced now. I think he was probably fucking around with Grace before he divorced Tamika, because we know Grace was his manager. So he was probably messing around with her while he was still married. And, they say, same way you get them is how you lose them. So if he was fucking around with him while he was married and then he decided to leave his wife and be with you, if you thought he was going to be different, I'm sorry, baby, he wasn't. He was still going to be a cheater. But they're separated and getting a divorce. And I'm pretty sure these herpes cases had a lot to do with it because she had to be embarrassed. Like, she had to be embarrassed. Because at the end of the day, let's just be real. Like, men never really get blamed for things. Like, men never are shamed for the shit they do. Like, men cheating, they don't really get shamed for it. They may have some moments where somebody says that they were wrong, but they don't really get shamed for it. Like, women are slut shamed. Men don't get the same type of shaming. So even though he was out here, spreading party packs to everybody, it was kind of like overlooked. It was kind of like, oh yeah, Usher, this. We talked about it for a little bit and then it was over. Like, nobody talked about it again. But I'm pretty sure that it was so embarrassing for her. I'm pretty sure that people looked at her like, are you carrying that package too, girl? Do you have the Usher? So I'm pretty sure that had a lot to do with it. And the fact that, let's be honest, he's a cheater. He probably is an annoying person to be married to too. He fine. Let's not get that misconstrued. That motherfucker fine. And he can dance. Let me stop lying, because I ain't never think he was fine until that No Limit video. Before then I was like, I don't think Usher is cute. Like, I didn't. But that damn No Limit video, it was something about seeing him in that No Limit video. I was like, maybe I was wrong all this time and Usher really is fine, child. But, after the herpes scandal, child, he back to not being fine to me because nobody want that shit that they can't get rid of. Keep that shit over there with you. Don't bring that shit over here. We ain't, I wouldn't want shit you can get rid of, to be honest. I don't care that people, it's curable STDs. I don't want none of that shit. So I damn sure don't want the shit that ain't curable. Let's just keep it 100. If he passing out millions of dollars, I still wouldn't want this shit because when you blow through all those millions of dollars, like, you still gotta explain. You gotta sit down and explain this to somebody, your future mate, before having sex with them. You have to explain to them that you have this disease, and you have to give them the choice on whether they want to deal with you or not after that, after knowing the truth. So that's like I think that would be a hard conversation to have, and I wouldn't want to even go through it. I wouldn't be cool with it. I think I would be celibate for the rest of my life if that ever happened to me. Yeah, I would just make sure I had a lot of batteries. Bzzz. Because I wouldn't want to go through that. I wouldn't want to have to go through explaining to somebody like the circumstances of how it happened. Because as soon as you tell somebody that you done had an STD before, or that you got an STD you can't get rid of, the first thing they think is that you nasty or that you a hoe. Let's just be honest. And it don't have to be true. It doesn't. It could be that you just had sex with somebody one time and got it. It could be that that person was your husband, your long-term boyfriend, and he cheated, and then that's boom, you got it. So that doesn't have to be the case, but let's be honest. That's the first thing people think when you say that you got some kind of STD. They think you either a hoe or you nasty as hell, so, or both. So I wouldn't want to go through that. So I'm pretty sure she is feeling some kind of way about being in the industry and her industry friends. Like, so does your husband really got herpes? And do you have it? Because, people start acting funny then. Like, oh no, girl. You know how when you out with your homegirls or whatever, and you might get a different drink than everybody else, and you be like, oh, it's good. Taste it, girl. You put your straw up to your homegirl's mouth. That shit gonna change. Ain't nobody gonna be like, here, taste it. They gonna be like, hold on. I'll give you another straw. Or let me put some in a cup for you. They ain't putting their straw up to your mouth no more. Or, oh, your food good. Oh yeah, it's good. You dig in your plate with your fork and give it to your homegirl. or with your spoon and give it to your homegirl. Me and my homegirls do that shit all the time, like all the time. It's always here. You want some of this drink, or you want to try this food? It's we all that's all the time. But with her homegirl, they like when she leave, whatever cup she used, we either gonna throw that shit away or we gonna bleach it. Like people start acting funny. You know what I mean? They probably be bleaching down the toilet. Cause people act funny like that when shit happens. Like I remember I had a pimple on my lip one time, right? So actually you can probably still see the dark mark. So I get pimples around my cycle time. And then I'll wear makeup every day. And so if I fall asleep before I can wash my face good, then of course my pores get backed up and I start getting breakouts on my face. So one time, not too long ago, probably like 2 months ago, which is sad, you can still see the damn dark spots. 2 months ago, I got a pimple right here and right here. Two of them, right? I felt so ridiculous. And the one that I had on the top of my lip was like a flesh color and it really did not stand out, like you couldn't tell. But because I knew it was there, I picked at it. And so then it turned ugly and then it turned black and shit. And my homegirl was like, I went to go visit my goddaughter, right? And my homegirl was like, yeah, she can't have no, you can't get no sugar because she's sick. And the doctor said that she can't kiss nobody in their mouth until she get better. So she can't have no sugar. I was like, you tried it. You tried it. Because it's a pimple, bitch. But I don't want to kiss your baby anyway. Fuck out of here. But people start acting different towards her, I know. And it's probably taking a toll on her. And then on top of that, like the icing on the cake was when one of these folks a man. That's even worse. Cause that it been a whole bunch of Usher gay rumors back in the day anyway. Like it was always he was fucking around with Clive and Diddy them anyway. So that just kind of like even heightened it more that he might be like, "How you doing?" As Wendy Williams would say. So that's what I think happened. I think she left because she was sick of the bullshit. What y'all think? Y'all let me know what y'all think about what happened with that. Huh? Let me get to work because I'm cooking dinner. I'm making beef enchiladas and rice, and I'm working on my laptop with my actual 9 to 5 job. So like, I got a lot of shit going on, but I'll let y'all. Bye.